Hello, welcome in. This is Cleo Ra. We're going to look into some energies. We're going to see what Spirit thinks is most appropriate at this time. If you're new here, I love to read tarot, and also along the way I like to teach a little bit of reality creation and guide people into their sovereign status. Okay, I'm going to invite my guides in now. Archangel Michael, thank you for blessing this reading. Any being in the non-physical who walks in the love and the light, who wishes to convey a clear message through me, I allow you at this time to use me as a vessel. And thank you in advance for all the love and guidance for the beautiful cherubim on the planet. Okay, what's the message that's coming out, Spirit? What do we need to know? Okay, check you can see that. We've got the Nine of Cups here, which I'm sure you all know is the card of wish fulfillment. Now, this is a building block on your journey, right? Because I'm going to do a pyramid spread, and this is the first card out. This is the essence, right? The essence of your soul, I'm being told. And yeah, I feel like you've always had big ambitions here with the Nine of Cups and the World card, and I feel like it's such an integral part of you to create your own reality within the dream, to move into a state of happiness and contentment. And I'm getting that your energy is particularly cute and cherubim. Like, I feel like you've got this beautiful inner child energy that I'm being told you've always retained, and it's kind of like a beautiful mindset, right? To always retain that lovely childlike lust for life and that enthusiasm and that heart full of wishes, right? With the World card, I'm getting that, you know, this has always been your goal, to be content, to be who you were always supposed to be. And I'm getting that your soul really moved forward in a powerful way in this lifetime towards those goals. You could have chosen a specific kind of environment that would really highlight your values to you. And they're giving me catapult, right? So it could be, I don't know what environment you were born into, but there's something about your environment being a catapult or a springboard, or the sort of situation that would really motivate you somehow, some way, right? To hold on to your dreams and to get it done. Okay, let's see what else is coming out here. The Fool energy, beautiful. Again, there's that lust for life. There's that beautiful ability to refresh yourself, to appreciate everything. I'm getting Aries and April could be relevant to you, or they could just be referring to the springtime, right? Maybe your soul is like springtime, and you do have this ability to bounce back as well, I feel, because there's a lovely sort of bubbly energy here, right? I'm really getting sort of a really sweet kind of childlike energy that you've managed to hold on to. Okay, you could have like a cute giggle, or like cute cheeks, or Libra placements, or even some Taurus placements. There's something very Venusian about you. And I feel like, you know, you always have enthusiasm for life. That's the energy I'm getting here. Empress energy. Wow, this is gorgeous. So this is like you solidifying your dreams, right? So what I'm getting here with these four energies as the foundational energies of this specific pyramid, it was always destined. Your soul chose an environment that would completely highlight, and I'm getting make relevant, your dreams. So you picked the perfect storyline here, and I feel like your whole life has been about achieving some sort of dream or bringing your higher self into complete fruition. This is someone who really had big goals before they got here. Someone who promised themselves, I'm not going to let the world bring me down. I'm solid, right? We've got the fixed signs of the zodiac here with the Aquarius, the Scorpio, the Leo, and the Taurus. And this is a victory wreath here. I feel like you brought in a lot of knowledge with you, right? A lot of knowledge. Some hidden knowledge, knowledge that would be hidden from others. So this tells me that you've got some level of spiritual prowess, right? That you intended to really implement and create with in this lifetime, especially with the Empress and the Fool. It's this energy of nothing's getting me down. I'm just going to bounce back up. And there's this lovely, exhilarating kind of energy here, but a relaxation as well, right? With the Nine of Cups and the Empress. It's almost like they're showing me this balance. I'm going to just show you. It's almost like they're showing me the Nine of Cups is the middle point of these two energies. There's this spring in your step, it rejuvenated, outgoing energy with the Fool, you know, enthusiastic to create or live or whatever. But then you've got this beautiful, relaxed, very elegant and very dignified Empress card. And I'm getting quite a sultry energy off this. They're telling me that, you know, whilst your inner child is really, you know, implemented or activated in your vessel the way it should be, you've also got this very elegant, grown-up, rich way, sultry way of coming across to people, right? So this is like your adult side, and this is like your childish side, or that beautiful innocent side of you. And then this, they told me, would be the balancing point. And I feel like that is the point itself. I feel like you chose to bring in the sort of alchemical potions into this life so that you would have that specific balance, right? Never taking anything too seriously except for your happiness. I'm getting this energy of, you know, me creating my dream is my ultimate form of happiness. Garden of Eden kind of energy here. And very Neptunian as well, with the Pisces energy of the Nine of Cups. You know, I feel like you're in good communication with the 12th house, funnily enough, with your own subconscious mind, and also with the yin realm, with the backstage, right? With the non-physical. I feel like you've got a great doorway into the non-physical. You could find it very replenishing, they're telling me. So it's like you're solid when it comes to the way you place yourself on the earth, but you've got this beautiful way of slipping into the Neptunian realm, right? For replenishment or for knowledge, right? They're pulling me to the columns here, which I've never noticed before. And it's almost like Roman columns or ancient columns, right? So you've got this great stability, and yet also a fluidity where you can sort of blend your consciousness into different realms and areas. They're telling me areas of expertise. So there's something about your area of expertise, either physically or non-physically, that's relevant in this reading. Let's see what happens when we move up the pyramid. What do we need to know next, Spirit? What do we need to know next? Show me. Wow, we've got the Emperor coming out, okay? And this is built on top of the Nine of Cups and the World energy. I'm getting that, you know, consolidating, there we go, said it right, consolidating both these energies of the Fool, the immortal nature of the Fool, who can completely, you know, rejuvenate themselves, and who knows, the Fool really knows that the now moment is infinite, right? Which is why they can afford to take risks and, you know, seem as if they're completely carefree because they know they're immortal. Combined with the Empress, who is in need of a beautiful physical reality on earth, you know, having the right environment is really important, I feel, for you, okay? But also, you know, this is a very physical card, the Empress. This really is a card of us creating what makes us feel comfortable on earth. And they're giving me feline energy with this Empress, like it's very yin realm, okay? Again, you're someone who can slip backstage so easily. They're giving me silk here. Like, I feel like you always knew you were someone who was destined to create heaven on earth on some level. And I'm getting this energy that the combination of these two equals the Emperor, right? The immortal mindset of the Fool mixed with that gorgeous Venusian energy of the Empress solidifies your force of will to the point where you're happy to take responsibility for every now moment. You're happy to take responsibility because you know you're immortal. And I feel like you've got this alchemical way of connecting or of seeing life, right? They're giving me cause and effect. Like, if we can take responsibility for cause and effect in our own lives, and bear in mind I say this knowing full well how, you know, it's so easy to get pulled into certain scenarios and situations with certain people. But if we can take total responsibility for our creation, no matter what's happening or what it feels like is happening to us, we can become the Emperor, male or female. We can become dominant over our own beautiful artistic reality. And I feel like that was your plan all along, right? To bring in this beautiful essence Aquarian energy, Venusian energy, breaking out of the box, being free-spirited enough to go your own way and skip to the beat of your own drum, you know, skip to the sound of your own humming and really be your own best friend. I feel like you really wanted to bring this specific concoction of energy in to make a big mark on the planet, okay? This is a big energy here with the World and the Nine of Cups. This is you really, they're showing me you grabbing these cups. This is symbolic, and splashing them over the canvas of life, like the essence of your soul needs to be expressed. And I feel like you enjoy creating things and seeing what the universe sends you back. It's really fascinating, isn't it, to think that in any now moment we can take a particular course of action with an intention behind it, and we'll never know what would have happened instead if we'd have done something different. But we pick our pathway, and we have faith that our actions are powerful and that we matter and that the universe responds to us, and we see what comes back to us. I feel like that could be relevant to somebody watching this. Show me what's next after the Emperor. Ace of Cups, there we go. There's that lovely heartful energy again. So the Ace of Cups would be all of the water signs combined. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Ace of Cups right in the center of your pyramid shows me that your heart is perfectly in the right place, right next to the Emperor. I mean, messages find people the way they're supposed to find people. For someone, you might know looking at this what this means to you, right? But I'm doing this message from the perspective of someone who's creating their own reality. However, I know this will resonate for somebody in a romantic way. It's just so obvious. But they're saying to me, with the Ace of Cups, you're someone whose heart is tuned to such a high place, right? The aces take us straight to the top of the tree of life. So something about the purity of your focus and intent that gives you, again, like a fluidity, right? Like a beautiful fluid energy when it comes to what you create. Four of Cups energy, interesting stuff with the Three of Cups. I'm going to clarify this in a minute. And the Two of Wands, okay. And the Six of Cups. You know, you could have found it quite dissatisfying in life, like we all have it, don't we, where we've got to filter through things to learn what we don't want, and it gives us our bearings and we become clearer and clearer on who we are. So I feel like as much as your enthusiasm is so beautiful, I feel like there are things in life that just put a dampener on it. You know, you're like, oh God, you know, maybe particularly in love, you find it feels like you've been sold short, or, you know, there's an energy here of dissatisfaction, right? Show me one more. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So we've got 8, 9, 10 on the table. I feel like the main issue for someone with your enthusiasm and, you know, all of the energy that you hold is that people want it and you can't give it to everyone, right? We've got the Two of Wands with the Six of Cups here, telling me, as it is connected specifically to this Ace of Cups, that there is a specific plan for your soul to reject and reject and reject, to block out energies. Yeah, Two of Cups. To block out energies in your lifetime that will stop you getting back to your spiritual family. Because there's confusion, particularly with love relationships here. Seven of Cups, Two of Cups. I'm getting there's been a lot of confusion for you in relationships, okay? And I feel like people find your energy quite addictive, okay? So I feel like they could have dragged you down. I feel like they could have been a burden on you. And I feel like maybe cutting people off or getting rid of people that maybe you've dated, right? It's been tricky because I feel like they're going to be addicted to your energy with this. But there's a plan here with the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups. There's a plan here to recombine you on a soulmate level with somebody, right? And I do feel like this Emperor is pretty relevant, okay? The Empress and the Emperor. I do feel like you finding a divine match has been very relevant, right? Show me this Four of Cups. Page of Pentacles. So that's what I was thinking, you know. I feel like you've had so many offers from unsatisfactory suitors, right? And something in your heart has always been guiding you. Yeah, look at this. We've got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck again. Something in your heart has always been guiding you to that one person that you hold a blueprint for here. And I feel like being away from them has been a real burden for you. You know, I feel like there is this soul contracted situation where you were always supposed to meet this person, come across this person. Now they're telling me with the Eight of Wands, it's been a real burden for you being away from this person on a subconscious level, on a psychic level, because there's a lot of love on this table, right? And there's a lot of beautiful, loving energy from you, but I can see the frustration. I can feel the frustration of having false offers and people you've had to block out here. I can see that it's caused you burden. I'm getting with the Eight of Wands that the plan is being executed. The plan has been set into motion here with this Six of Cups, Two of Wands. Ooh, I'm getting this heavy energy, right? This heavy energy of maybe missing this person's energy or finding it difficult when, you know, you've had to reject other people that maybe felt similar at first, right? But then you soon realize they were not this person. You can switch these around, the Empress and the Emperor. But what I'm getting is you've had to reject so many offers or somehow wriggle out of certain situations once you realized that their energy was not this person. Because there's someone who is divinely contracted to you to help you create this heaven on earth. Now what they're showing me is Empress, Emperor, and the building of the world here. Okay, so I feel like, you know, your enthusiasm has been tested. Okay, as bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as you are, I feel like you have really had your enthusiasm tested on this one. Let's have a look. What do we need to know, Spirit, about this situation? What do we need to know about the Nine of Cups? The Knight of Pentacles. So I'm hearing that there's been this feeling of delayed satisfaction, right? Of having all this enthusiasm and all this lust for life, but kind of maybe feeling like you've hit a brick wall, right? Or there's this feeling of being let down or anti-climax, I think would be the right way to put it. I feel like things could have been a bit anti-climactical for you. Because, you know, we come into this realm, we feel like, you know, personally, I thought my soul group were going to be in the same city as me, and it can be a long old road, right? And maintaining the enthusiasm isn't always easy, even for those of us that are good at refreshing ourselves, right? So it's funny, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. It's switching up somehow. There's something about retaining your enthusiasm or getting your enthusiasm flowing again, despite some burdens that may have been in your life. Show me the World. With the World, okay. Okay, I'm getting two worlds. Two worlds combining here. Do we need anything else for this? There we go. The resources of two merging into one, okay. So this would be something tribal, something beautiful. And I feel like that's why your wish fulfillment has been delayed a little bit. I feel like you've been instinctively searching to fulfill this soul contract, because this will be a signal that you run on. This will be like a frequency, right? That is your personal GPS compass. So there's a frequency you've been following to mix the worlds together, right? And I also feel like, you know, you and your person, or you and this soulmate or this buddy, right? This teammate, this spiritual teammate. I feel like you're both wonderful alchemists when it comes to creating your own reality. I'm hearing power players, right? Power players in the game with the World card twice. I knew there was something that you brought through that was just, you know, tip top, I'm hearing. You know, really good spiritual knowledge, a really beautiful vantage point and viewpoint when it comes to understanding the fabric of reality. And again, that cause and effect is very powerful here. Show me the Fool card. What do we need to know about this Fool card? Five of Swords. What are they like, eh? What are they like? So I feel like, you know, there have been energies that have come up against your beautiful happiness. Yeah, Magician. There have been energies that have tried to basically cajole you out of your happiness, right? This is very sneaky, horrible stuff with the Five of Swords and the Magician. So I feel like you've had to deal with people who, it's like they were allergic to your happiness. It's like they just couldn't bear the frequency and the purity that you bring through. So I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but they're saying there have been many attempts by certain key characters within your storyline where they have tried to diffuse or squelch or squash your radiance and your happiness, right? Show me the Empress. Nine of Swords energy. Okay, so the story is building here. You know, I'm getting that this has been, you know, a fair bit of yearning, right? Fair bit of yearning for this soulmate connection with the Three of Wands. So it's almost like you've kind of gone as far as you can go. They're telling me hanging on, like you've kept yourself hanging on to your enthusiasm, this beautiful enthusiasm of yours and this beautiful heart of yours. You've managed to keep it still switched on, flowing out love, even though you've had something that has caused you stress or distress. You know, with the Nine of Swords, could be PTSD, could be anxiety, could be depression, could be a combination of all of those things. But I'm getting now that the voyage is starting to begin with the Three of Wands, the voyage away from the Nine of Swords, the voyage into really getting these dreams that you brought in with you, that your soul brought in with you, getting them off the ground with the Eight of Wands, right? Because I feel like there have been delays. For some reason, there have been delays to this wish fulfillment. But now I'm getting this energy of, because you've just kept hanging on and kept your heart radiant and kept your heart beautiful, I'm getting this energy of like, now is the time to launch. It's the time to go now, or the universe has clicked this into gear. The wheels are turning on this one, right? So it could be tricky to switch from a 10 of Wands mindset into an 8 of Wands mindset, right? And they're flipping the Ace of Swords over now. So the Ace of Swords can be a card of really honing your mind where you truly want to go, right? Having the mental discipline to put down the old storyline and be fresh as a daisy for what has now been set into motion. I feel like that's a very important message here. To keep that enthusiasm just lit up, to keep that heart as flowing as possible, to keep your cheeks as cute and squidgy as possible. You know what I mean? Like, this is an energy of having to keep yourself as happy and smiley as possible, because what you felt you missed out on before, you didn't miss out on. They weren't the real ones, right? So anything that's caused you stress or disappointment, I'm getting that you didn't miss out on anything. It's all coming in, right? It's just some trickery going on here. Magician, Five of Swords, offers you've got to reject, people you've got to avoid. I feel this real energy of you having to kind of, it's funny, they're telling me swim away, that Neptunian energy again. It's like you've had to psychically swim away in the Neptunian ocean, away from situations that were stressing you out or just didn't feel right, you know, because you've got this GPS signal guiding you home, guiding you to fulfill the plans you made as an immortal being before you ever activated the vessel you're in now, right? Funny, I'm hearing pick up the pace, right? I don't think they're talking to me. I think this is a message for someone watching, but joy is a fast moving energy. So the last thing your spirit guides want is for you to, you know, be over it. They don't want you to be over it, right? when the best is yet to come, and something's been set into motion is what I'm getting. Okay, it's like the pace has been picked up. It's like all of a sudden, you know, if we can allow it, when something switches in our life, we forget there were ever 10 wands. We forget it was a hard road. The minute a new message comes in from someone we like or something like that, our soul is flying again. And that's what I'm getting here. That something's going to shift in a very subtle yet very potent way, and that you're going to feel like you are on the right road again, right? That rainbow road, you're going to feel it in your heart. You're going to feel the wings on your heart start fluttering again. And I feel like you've done pretty well at keeping this heart activated. I really do. Only now, any remaining burden I feel like is going to be dissolved out. Any remaining confusion is going to be cancelled out. And this is all about connecting the spiritual family, whether it's romantic or not. This is about our soul's allies. So there's something about the connectivity of the soul group here with the Six of Cups, and being ready for the pace to get moving in a powerful way. It's like the river is flowing a lot faster now. And they're telling me there's something about your heart being opened. There's something about the power of your heart in the quantum field, creating this beautiful river that's moving really quickly in the non-physical, right? Show me the Emperor. They're saying it's all happening. Everything you thought you'd missed out on, maybe at certain points in your life, you never missed out on. They're saying it's all go. Action. You know, I'm getting this action kind of energy here. Show me the Emperor, please. What do we need to know about the Emperor? There we go. It's all action. Flying down the road, right, with the Chariot. And they're telling me, normally the Chariot represents the higher self of a person running their life, like making decisions through the conscious lens of your higher self, rather than making decisions when you feel burdened or at a low frequency. The Chariot is about letting your golden heart and your higher self run the show and make the decisions. But they're telling me there are two higher selves involved, or two beings who are connected to the higher self, or who share the same higher self, right? Something about two rolling together here. All right, so I feel like that was always your plan with these two world cards coming out to hook up. And this is cute. This is like a little soul crew energy, like you're gonna, you know, you're gonna connect and you're gonna really get rolling side by side. Do you know what I mean? This is proper teamwork. This is proper loyalty. This is a real camaraderie, but also just being totally blended at the soul level, right? And just, it's gorgeous. This is like the sort of friend you can rely on, or the sort of lover you can rely on, or the sort of, you know, ally that you can really trust. This is the sort of relationships we wait for, right? The sort of relationships that mean the absolute world to us. And I'm getting, you know, it means the world to both of you. Okay, now what they're telling me is that both of you have the same intention, which is why you're being brought together in such a harmonic way, because your spiritual and alchemical intentions align so well. This is what's speeding it up. There's something about you both lining up your pathways in a very succinct way. Show me the Ace of Cups. Four of Swords. It's going to be so healing for you, lining back up with this person after, you know, maybe experiencing the nightmare of being mismatched so much, right? And now this matchup is going to feel that much sweeter and very relaxing. A very relaxing sanctuary energy coming in, by contrast, you know, compared to the other stuff you've experienced in this lifetime. So there's a real lovely relaxed energy here, you know. They're giving me the Goonies, like, you know, when kids just flow together and they really support each other. That's how cherished this connection is going to be. It's like a cute little gang getting back together. Because normally with soul groups, it's not just a romantic thing with two people. It's a whole network, right? And that's the energy I'm getting here with this Six of Cups card. Show me the Two of Wands, please. What do we need to know? The Moon. Okay, so the blueprint's activated, but they're being a bit mysterious with when this is going to happen or what's going to turn up. Show me one more for the Moon, please. Queen of Pentacles energy. So I'm getting this energy of it is secured. Okay, so for someone watching this, you might not think that your future relationship or future spiritual family has been totally secured for you, but they're saying yes, it has. It's been totally secured. You just don't know the exact time it's coming in. You just haven't got a clue when the universe is gonna bang both your heads together, right? Let's have a look. Six of Cups. Clarified by the Six of Cups. That's 2 Six of Cups cards and 2 World cards there. I'm hearing cushy with this Queen of Pentacles. Like, you're so cushy, you don't even realize how cushy you are. And then that just fell out again. That just literally just turned around on my deck, like in a really weird way. All right, so wow, what a powerful energy with 2 Empresses. I've got Empress cards jumping onto the table, basically. I'm hearing it is fulfilled. It's already fulfilled, right? But I feel like the universe are going to tease you. The universe is going to tease you with this one. With this Moon card, the universe is trying to be all sultry. It's almost like the universe is responding to your sultry energies by being like, I'm going to be just as sultry as you, right? Keeping it quite mysterious, actually. 3 of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So there's going to be a big celebration here and a lovely movement of emotions. We've got the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, just as they just yanked me energetically to pull these 2 cards, right? This is quite funny. They're saying you don't need to know exactly when it's going to happen, just know it's secured. Okay, you know, it's kind of that kind of energy. Show me the 10 of Wands. What's going on here? What's going on here? Show me. 8 of Swords. Okay, so there's a mindset you could be currently in the process of escaping. Okay, and I feel like, you know, if we can get control over our mind and that which we or they, whoever, that which we all collectively call fearful thoughts or anxious thoughts, if we can pop out of that into the infinity of knowing the universe is always looking after us, we really do start to fly. And I've listened to a lot of Abraham Hicks, and all they ever say is you just got to go with the flow. You just got to let the river take you. You've just got to know you're worthy. You know, you've just got to let yourself float like the cork. And then the momentum takes you. That's the energy I'm getting here, that the momentum is going to take you. Oh, I see. So this is all on you for whoever this reading's for, because what I'm getting is that it's on you, right? They're saying this has been fulfilled, this contract. Okay, this soul family, spiritual family, could be soulmate with the Empress and Emperor. It's going to happen. But what they're saying here is as soon as you crack yourself out of this 8 of Swords, the river will take you to this connection. So this is all on you, and when you're ready, right? Once you hit that joyous frequency, no wonder they were being so mysterious. They think they're so funny. God, they do think they're funny. Spirit, you are funny. So saying nothing can stop this happening. It's all on you how long it takes, right? Because you control and create your reality. Oh, that's hilarious, LOL. Okay, give me the 8 of Wands. Show me. I'm saying you're always going to bump back into your soulmates. You're always going to bump back into your soul group members. It's inevitable. They're really blasé on this one. Like, they really want to give someone a total, like, reassurance on this one, right? There we go. 9 of Cups again. And we've bookended the reading with 2 9 of Cups. So there's something so secured for you. Your wish fulfillment is totally, totally secured. Like these columns, like those 4 columns, right? It's been established. And they're saying, you know, fixed. It's very fixed on both ends. So on the Emperor's end, on your end, or the Empress's end, or whatever. All of the parties involved in this spiritual reunion have got the blueprint fixed within them so that the energies must connect in the physical, right? So I feel like this is a little smack on the ass for somebody, because we've got confusion again. And, you know, confusion about who you're supposed to be with, confusion about this, confusion about that. What they're telling me is the minute you get yourself out of the trap of the mind, and they're showing me you laying on a magic carpet and letting the universe take you in its magic, keeping yourself buoyant, keeping yourself spiritually happy. And then this is just going to happen so naturally, right? Totally naturally. Let's pull some poker cards and we'll see what else they want you to know. Wish fulfillment is assured. This is beautiful. I can really feel the easygoing energy on this one as well, you know. There we go. Order sent and accepted by the universe. 3 of clubs. So on both ends of this equation, this meetup, this connection, I'm getting celebration again. I had that the other day. It's gonna happen. It's just all on you. When you hit the right stream, the right frequency of consciousness, and your mind starts flowing with that magical river, I feel like that's when it's gonna happen. We've got relief, SOS pack, with the 6 of swords, right? And I feel like, you know, your soul group are always sending you energies when you need them, okay? You're always getting higher self energies sent to you spiritually. Then we've got the angels, the ancestors. We are so outnumbered by non-physicals, like literally. But I feel like there was a specific energy pack that was sent to you from the headquarters, right? The spiritual headquarters of your soul group. Maybe when you were going through this 9 of swords energy, they want you to know they were there for you. They were sending you as much energy as they possibly could. And I do like to use the reference of mushrooms when there's a circle of mushrooms growing next to each other. And they're a family of mushrooms, right? If one mushroom is dehydrated, all of the other mushrooms telepathically collaborate and conspire to send more water to that one mushroom who needs it more, right? That's how cute nature is. I love it. And I feel like this happened at some point for you, right? They very much want you to be aware of that. Okay. We've got lucky escape, dodged a heavier bullet, okay, with something that happened down here with the 5 of swords, 9 of swords. They want you to know that. And I'm getting this energy that this relief package helped you to escape something. And then we've got multiple sources of income. Multiple sources of income. So this is a world building extravaganza, and I feel like Spirit wants you to be so secure knowing this is coming in, almost so you can get ahead of yourself and start building the world in your mind, the heaven on earth that you want to create. You know, with that Queen of Pentacles and the relaxed energy coming through, I'm getting that it was always destined, and your soul always knew you were going to be one of those people who could manifest anything you want, okay? So they want you to get through any emotions and just accept your worthiness, accept your 9 of Cups wish fulfillment status. If anything, they want you to get ahead of the game and start thinking what you're going to build with this spiritual family or this divine partner, right? Let's grab a couple quickly. Okay, they're giving me lilac rose here, lilac for some reason, and the timelines are being pegged together, okay? We've got the baby white rose here, okay? And I feel like this is speaking about the purity of your heart. There's a beautiful smell that I'm smelling psychically coming off of this lilac rose, okay? I'm getting like wild flowers, paradise energy, okay? I literally feel like I'm in a wild garden right now, but like a walled off garden, a garden with walls on it, right? We've got the letter T. We've got the number 3 to go with our 2 Empress cards. Okay. We've got the solar plexus, the sunshine energy. So I feel like it's your time to get radiant again. Star player. This is what I'm getting, that you always knew you'd be a star player, a star creator of heaven on earth. Someone who truly let your essence flow and let your life be pure artistic magic. Then we've got the letter T here. We've got the empty bottle. So again, I really feel like they want you to get ahead of the game, okay, and really kind of understand this wish has already been granted. It's funny. It's funny. Okay, I'm getting love off of this. Love. They want you to feel loved. They want you to know you are loved. Now, this is just a random bit that came off something else, which is funny because they're giving me that Aquarius energy again. Like sometimes it's the random bits that come off something else that end up being whole new inventions or something. So they really want you to get creative with something here. Be very assured of how loved you are, and that it's inevitable that when you get on this joyous river of joy, you're going to bump into someone really special to you, okay? I really hope this reading's been helpful. Love you guys loads. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Sending you all a big cuddle. Mwah, mwah, mwah.